Hello?
Copy that. You guys need to go across the street. You're on our property.
This is public sidewalk, my friend.
You need to go across the street.
Here you go. This is for you.
All right, no problem. We'll find out what that public easement is right now.
Sir, why would you tell someone to go across the street? Is this the ministry he called you to do? To be here and harass Christians? Here you go.
All right, guys. What we're witnessing here is an immediate jurisdiction clash over a claimed public easement. Officers are directing individuals to move across the street, but the response is instant defiance, questioning what authority defines the space. The tension is set right away, showing a conflict between enforcement boundaries and public perception of access rights, setting the tone for a rapidly escalating confrontation unfolding in real time.
My friends.
Hey,
Oh, this looks fun.
Sir, don't touch me.
Hey,
no,
thank you. I don't want that.
This is good information. It's not trash. It's your preborn neighbor, sir.
Children can have sympathy. You have kids?
No.
Then you don't have a fucking opinion like that. Children do not need to see this.
Yeah, they do. Yeah, they do.
Children do not.
Children
Let
can be
me
a
tell
voice
you
for these
something.
children.
That camera isn't gonna fucking protect you.
This gentleman right here needs to be happy. She can shut up. Right on.
This sir, this guy assaulted me.
And the other fellow down there.
The situation escalates as the confrontation shifts from boundary discussion into direct verbal hostility, with protest materials being dismissed and challenged in real time. Tension rises as both sides exchange insults, questioning legitimacy and intent. What began as a procedural disagreement quickly turns personal, with authority being openly challenged and the tone becoming increasingly aggressive, and unpredictable pressure builds rapidly.
Block the roadway and you'll get charged for trespassing.
Sir, you eat yellow snow and you'll be eating dog piss.
Oh, boy. What did I tell you? You block the driveway, you'll get charged.
Sir, you pull out your gun and shoot someone, you'll go to jail.
Yeah.
Sir, you go 55 and a 50, you'll get a speeding ticket.
Why don't you go sledding or something? Find something to do.
Why don't you, sir, why don't you put your faith in Christ? Did you know that what he's doing right now is illegal?
No, he's not. He works here.
I work here. I'm
No.
parking lot safety.
Sir, officer making a fault.
We're gonna have you hold those other signs.
Okay, you told me I could lay him on the ground. And now you're saying I can't lay him on the ground.
I did not say that you.
You did. You did. You said lay him down. Well, it is on the ground.
You probably lay it down if you stood up,
Yeah.
right? Or like maybe you some snow. or
Okay.
something.
So you don't know the code?
Legal threats begin to surface as officers introduce consequences, like trespassing and citations, shifting the encounter from argument to enforcement pressure. Verbal sarcasm continues on both sides, with authority being questioned through repetitive challenges and mocking responses. The interaction becomes a back-and-forth struggle over legality, with neither side fully yielding as confusion builds around what rules actually apply. Authority tension steadily increases.
I already told you that.
You already told me you don't
I
know.
can't have you littering the area.
I'm not this isn't littering. I'm going to leave with them. It's not littering.
Littering on the sidewalk.
It's not
You can
littering.
hold 'em.
Littering. Okay, which ordinance is that?
I can look it up.
You can go look it up. Go on. Go
Or you
do
can
it.
just pick them up.
Go do it.
Or you can just pick them
Go
up.
do it. I'll
Or
pick them
just
up.
pick 'em up
I'll
and take
pick them up when I leave. They're
I'll just
not
pick 'em up and
they're
take 'em
not
in as
blocking
litter.
anybody.
I'll just pick them up as litter. How's that?
I intend on taking them with me, okay? Do you understand?
them right
I'm
now,
not
please.
littering.
Take them
I'm
right
not
now,
littering.
please. What was his first name? Troy. Take those please right now.
I will when I leave.
Pick them up this very
What
moment.
law am I breaking, sir?
Littering on the sidewalk.
It's not littering, sir.
That's fine.
Don't
I'll
touch
take
my
them.
signs.
And you can pick them up. Your choice. Your choice. I've asked you to do it 4 or 5 times. It's still the park.
This is not the definition of littering, sir.
Officers and participants clash over sign placement, with repeated claims of littering and ordinance violations becoming the central dispute. Both sides argue definitions of littering, escalating confusion as officers attempt to enforce rules while the group disputes jurisdiction. The disagreement intensifies as neither side backs down, turning a simple compliance issue into a legal interpretation. Battle momentum shifts toward enforcement.
I am not blocking anybody.
Well, now you're not blocking the sidewalk.
I never was blocking the
You
sidewalk.
are blocking the sidewalk. This is the sidewalk. That's the crosswalk.
I moved them. I moved them before your friend came over here.
You're blocking it with your
did these
sign.
block you, sir?
Material. Here's the problem.
Did these block you, sir?
There's a lot of things that are blocked.
Maybe you should get your lieutenant.
You can protest all you want, but you can't lay your signs out here on both the village property. So walk up and down the sidewalk all you want, and protest all you want, and carry your signs, but you're not going to lay materials out here. So please put those in your car.
She said I could lay them down.
I am the supervisor. You may carry those around, and you need to take them back to your car.
Maybe you should get your lieutenant on the phone.
He's a supervisor. I am the highest ranking police officer. He's a sergeant. See, three stripes.
So there's no lieutenant above you.
You don't have to.
You don't have lieutenants? How about a city attorney?
I'm asking you to move the signs.
He might be in church like one of these.
I'm asking you to move the signs. We don't even have a mayor. I'm asking you to move the signs.
Move them where?
Either in your car or you got to carry them.
I got to carry them.
That's what you want to do. Is you want to protest and carry your signs, then please do that. But you can't just lay your materials out there.
I'm going to pick one up and I'm going to show it, and then when we leave, I'm going to take them with me.
No, you put them in your car now. I asked them 5 times and we're going to take them. Okay?
Oh, no, you're not going to take them.
Pick up your.
The conflict expands into an ordnance battle, with both sides challenging authority and demanding proof of legal basis for actions taken. Supervisory roles are questioned as participants escalate the argument by disputing ranks and requesting higher authority intervention. What was a simple directive becomes a layered authority dispute, with confusion over who has final decision-making power. Tension rises across ranks, creating procedural chaos.
Signs.
You're not taking them.
Pick up your signs.
Why don't you tell? What about those roadblocks right there?
Those are on school property.
Why don't you tell them to move them?
They're on school property.
What about that sign right there, man? Why don't you move that one?
If you're out here to protest, then please protest. Don't get in these.
I'm not protesting, man. I have my personal property with me. There's nothing that says I can't have my property with me.
Yeah, then pick it up and have your property with you.
So I have to have my hand on it. Is that what you're saying?
No, I'm not. And I'm not going to play this semantics.
No, I want to know what you're telling
I want
me.
you to carry them with you.
I have to carry them.
Carry them.
What if they touch the ground?
I'm not in your
All right, watch this. Watch this. Let's do this. I'm gonna help you guys out.
Come out here for your agenda and don't waste your time with us.
All right. I'm touching them. Is this legal? What I'm doing right now?
Come out.
Is this legal, sir?
Come out here.
Is this what? Is this legal? Is this legal? What I'm doing right now?
You may do that. Okay.
So I have to do that. All right. Now watch this. I'm gonna let go for a second. Is that illegal?
You're being ridiculous.
No, you're being ridiculous. You're being ridiculous, sir.
If you're out here for your agenda, then come out here for your agenda. Don't argue with us.
I want you to tell me what law I was breaking with them on the ground. Tell me what law I was breaking.
You're blocking the sidewalk when I first. I'm not going to cite.
Tell me what law. You gave me a lawful order, right?
And you can't just leave your debris out here.
What's that? Debris? It's a sign. It's not debris.
I don't know.
You can't leave your shoes on the cement right there. You can't leave them there. Do you understand?
To pushing your agenda and protesting.
Do you understand, sir? You can't leave your shoes here.
Your signs up now. Thank you.
Ma'am, you can't leave your you can't leave your taser here, okay?
We'll be back.
How about authority escalates further as supervisory officers step in, issuing stricter instructions regarding how materials must be handled. The dispute intensifies as participants argue over compliance, while officers assert control through repeated directives. Power dynamics become clearer as enforcement authority is emphasized, pushing the interaction toward compliance pressure rather than negotiation. Control structure tightens visibly.
Why don't you pick up that water bottle over there, man? Why don't you go catch the criminal that left that there?
Thanks, Sarge. Yep, appreciate it.
Good job, Sarge. Good job, man.
Now, if you think this is over, you couldn't be more wrong, and what happens next is the reason why there is such a big disconnect between the public and the police. Just keep watching.
Not removing them, huh?
They're not touching the sign, sir. I told you.
Doesn't matter. In the eyes of the village, you're still blocking that post.
Blocking the post?
You're posting your signs to our post.
No, I'm not. It's not touching the. It's not touching the post.
You'll be cited. You can take it up with the attorney.
What attorney?
The one that you're gonna have to go see for the ticket you're getting.
Why would I have to see the attorney?
Because you've just been cited.
For what?
Illegal bill posting, like we said.
Yeah, I'm not touching the sign, ma'am. Here, come with me. Come on, I invite you to come over here. They're not touching the sign.
You got to identify and put it on the ticket.
They're not touching the sign.
Do you have an ID on you?
There's the problem. You've been cited. You need to provide an ID now.
For what?
For the ticket.
I don't have to provide an ID.
Going away in handcuffs. Is that what you want?
What I here?
You simply could have just removed your stuff from our sign as we asked.
It's not touching the
Doesn't
sign.
matter if it's touching.
It's not touching.
Village ordinance,
Okay.
4415. You want?
Okay. So if I don't,
you don't.
4415 what? 4415 what?
The Clarendon Hills Village ordinance.
That's what I asked for earlier. Remember when I asked you for that? Okay. 4415. All right. I'll take the signs.
You've been cited now, so you need to provide.
The situation shifts into formal enforcement as citations are issued and identification becomes a central demand. Legal pressure increases significantly, with officers referencing specific ordinances and threatening escalation through official processes. At this point, the interaction is no longer debate-driven but firmly procedural, with consequences being clearly stated. Enforcement tone fully dominates interaction. Escalation reaches peak tension.
See? It's not touching. Can everybody see it's not touching the sign? Blocking this from here is not illegal. It's not illegal. But you know what? I'll move them. I'll move them. I'll move them. Cause you want to feel tough. I get it. I get it.
You could have just simply. You could have done all this politely.
Politely?
This gentleman, I asked this gentleman to step off the driveway. He wasn't happy, but he did it as best as he could.
All right, you guys are dismissed. Go on.
You need to provide her with your ID.
No, I
I'll
don't.
have to identify you at the police station to cite you.
I'll give you my name.
Your ID.
I'm not. I don't have to give you an ID. I'll give you my name.
Name and birth date. That's
yeah.
fine.
I'll do that.
What's your last name?
I'm not going to do it in front of these gentlemen.
That's fine. If you guys don't mind stepping away, we'll try to make this easier for this gentleman.
Are you okay with me since you know I'm a police officer? Is it whatever?
You're a retired cop.
No, I'm not retired.
Oh, you're what force? Who do you work for?
I work for Schaumburg Police Department.
Do you?
Yeah.
Okay.
If you want me to step away, I'll step away.
Yeah, if you don't mind.
And he's as old as me because I've known him for that long.
What's your last name?
Okay, I'm giving you guys an opportunity right now. I'm giving you an opportunity. Take that, rip it up, and go on your merry way.
You're not in that position to give us an opportunity.
I am. I'm giving you that opportunity.
Signs off the village. Village property.
They weren't touching them.
We gave you.
Yeah.
Sure. The first time I came up, it was. So there.
And I moved them. And I moved them.
That was a violation.
Well.
No, they were in that triangle format, ma'am.
There was 2 on there, so how is that a triangle?
Well, I asked for the code. And when you said, I'm going to go get the code.
You don't need the code to know the violation.
She said she was going to get the code, so I fixed it. So I'm giving you an opportunity.
What's your last
to
name?
Seriously be like real cops.
Well, let me tell you this way. They called on you complaining about you guys. I'm following through on my complaint.
Yeah, but the complaint wasn't about the signs on public easement.
You need to go across the street. You're on our property.
This is public sidewalk, my friend.
You need to go across the street.
Here you go. This is for you.
All right, no problem. Easement. We'll find out what that public easement is right now.
This, sir, this guy assaulted me.
And the other fellow down there.
You block the roadway and you'll get charged for trespass. You're posting you're putting that on village property.
No, that's public property, sir.
Village property.
It's public.
It's still a violation of the village ordinance.
All right. So you're not going to rip up the ticket. You're going to double down. Is that right?
Is
that right?
Your last name?
Okay.
I am asking for your identification. I'm giving you the opportunity.
I'm going to give it to you. I'm going to give it to you. The last warning. So you guys aren't going to take it, right?
You don't warn a police officer. I'm telling you that.
Okay. So you're not going to take the warning.
I'm not giving.
Okay.
I'm not.
All right.
I'm not taking any.
Are you ready?
From citizens.
What's your last
Are you
name?
ready? It's last name. Proud of yourself today, sir?
Yeah, doing my job.
Serving people, serving the public. Yeah.
Yeah.
Fighting crime?
You're the criminals right
No.
now that I was called
No,
to take care
no,
of.
that's alleged, sir. It's alleged, yeah.
Okay, it's alleged, but I witnessed it. I witnessed your.
See, it already shows your intent.
My intent.
Yeah, your intent. When you first rolled up here, sir, you had a chip on your shoulder,
I don't
and
have
you
a chip
said
on my shoulder.
you did, you
I don't have a
did.
chip on my
Yeah,
shoulder.
you're like,
Dude, I'm
you're
just
like,
as old as
you're
you.
like,
I have
don't,
nothing to
you're
do
like,
with it.
don't cross the sidewalk. You're saying, don't do this, don't
People are
do
entering
that,
the
don't
church
do
for a
this.
mass. So you block the roadway, and you'll get charged for trespassing.
I was standing here when you said that, sir. You already had your presupposition that I was a bad guy.
You're lucky.
You already had your
Want to
presupposition
sign complaints for trespassing
because we
then
didn't.
you'd go away.
We didn't trespass.
You were in at the front door.
That's not trespassing.
Trespassing.
If they don't want you there, yeah, it is.
Did he leave?
I left the property.
Just because you stop doing whatever you're doing doesn't make it illegal.
You don't understand.
any less.
Evidently, I'm not surprised. You still don't understand the law.
The confrontation reaches its final phase as citations are enforced and identity verification is demanded, triggering a deeper ideological clash over authority and legal interpretation. Both sides remain locked in argument, with officers maintaining enforcement stance, while participants continue to dispute legality and procedure. The standoff ends with unresolved tension as legal warnings persist. Like, subscribe. See you next video today unfolding.